Good morning and welcome into Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Wally Lukashansky with Kale Zomer up in the WBEV studio with you this Friday morning. And Hometown Today is presented by Professional Floor Covering. It's also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We got to talk a little bit about Randy and his team over at Professional Floor Covering because they're here to help you design the perfect space. They have over 1,000 samples of carpet, LVP, hardwood, tile, area rugs, and window finishings, but it is so much more than floors. They have a wide selection of kitchen and bathroom countertops, cabinets, tile, shower inserts, and more. Let's talk a little bit about those cabinets this morning, because you want your kitchen cabinetry to not only look beautiful, but last for years to come. Partner with top brands to offer unrivaled quality and craftsmanship. From traditional to modern kitchen cabinets, their cabinetry team is here to help inspire and create your dream kitchen. And we are joined this morning. We're running it back with theater. We got a big Friday for you. We got the BDHS drama production of Brigadoon. And joining me today, we have to my right, Kate Jamison, a senior who is playing Fiona. We have senior Jackson Sauer, who is playing Tommy. And we have Amy Friedel, who is the assistant director of this group. First of all, thank you three for joining us today. It's going to be a big day. We got, 6 of you guys to round out and really highlight what's going on. But first of all, how are we doing? How long have we been involved with theater? I'd love to learn a little bit about you and your background.
I've been doing theater since 4th grade.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a really long time. Theater has definitely been a really big part of my life.
Well, good for you. Rolling it back for senior year. I love that.
I started doing plays in middle school, but I didn't start singing until high school.
Okay, sure. So we're also getting up there with the experiences involved as well. Another senior in the building, too. I'm interested to see how that plays out today.
I don't want to say how many years I've been doing theater.
You know, I was going to say that your experience in theater.
It's a long time.
Well, we've had you in here before talking about it. We know.
I've personally been doing theater since freshman year of high school. My first role was a silent street sweeper. It was great. But I've been directing.
I'm like tree number 4 usually, so that works out.
Yeah, my first show, that was me. But been involved in theater-related things, directing, assistant directing, writing, producing, since I was 15 years old. So.
Well, this is a unique
We're not
opportunity.
gonna do the math.
No, I won't do the math for you. If you've been doing it and you're good at it, is what we need to know. And now, this is interesting. We were kind of talking a little bit before we went live today. But usually when we have theater groups on, it's before the opening performance. Mm-hmm. You guys got going last night, and you still have plenty of performances to go. I'm interested to hear from this perspective. Now that you are a play-in, what is the mood like? Is it like extra confidence? I'm ready to go back out there, get me going? Or is it like every show is its own thing that you're going to mentally have to prepare for?
For me, it's a little bit of both. I mean, you've already done it once in front of a live audience. You know how some of the things are going to go. You know how people might react to some of the jokes. They might get a little more, a little less than you were expecting. And I feel like going into the second show, I'm a lot more confident.
Good. I love to hear that. How about you over here? Extra confident? How are we feeling?
I'm super confident, but I'm still just as nervous to go on. I know to sing in front of people is scary, that's for sure. But we had such a supportive audience last night, though. So I am confident that tonight is also going to be great.
It's a Friday night. A good opportunity for people to get out and see a show, too.
Mm-hmm. And Friday night is our teacher appreciation night. So we'll have a lot of teachers that we've invited to come on out.
That's extra fun, too. You get to perform in front of everybody that you're going to see throughout the week each week. And that's got to be a pretty fun, exciting thing to see family, friends, teachers come out and support and, give that push back for the theater group.
Oh, yeah. It's really nice, especially because our directors have us each nominate a teacher we'd like to come see the show.
That's really cool.
Before the show, there's a little blurb that one of the students said about one of the teachers, thanking them for coming and thanking them
during intermission, actually.
Sorry, during intermission. Just thanking them.
That's really cool. Well, I'm happy that you guys are doing that. And I'll probably throw this one first down over here, but then shift over and actually talk about characters with you. But can you tell us a little bit about Brigadoon that people don't know? Like, hey, I have no idea what to even expect with this play. What am I signing up for?
We hear that a lot, and Brigadoon, I mean, even though it was a Broadway show, it's one of the lesser known, although Beaver Dam High School has done it twice before.
Okay.
And so that's kind of a fun little history feature. But the story of Brigadoon is these two guys from New York are hunting in Scotland and get lost and stumble upon kind of an enchanted village and have some choices to make about their next steps in life and whether they believe it or not. And the story is about love and about families and about tradition and about reality, right? Yeah. What we choose to believe and how we move forward with those choices. And it's a lyrical show, so we've not typically done, for instance, very dance heavy. Some original choreography by Agnes DeMille, for those who know that choreographer, but we had some guests come and preview the show during our dress rehearsals, and they said it was great, and the song was great, and the dance was great, and we thought it was done, and then they kept dancing. And so be prepared for that, because a lyrical style musical will do that, much like An American in Paris, or things that we've seen where like they're just dancing now, and it's lovely, but we just haven't done a show like that in Beaver Dam before, so
Sure.
be prepared for that, but be prepared to be wowed, because the kids are killing it. So
Well, because when you say lyrical, for people like me that not 100% sure, is that like Les Mis, where it's singing basically throughout? Is that what you mean by that?
Nope. So there are bits where we'll sing and dance, and then the singing is over, but we keep dancing. So
While everybody's talking.
yeah,
and
it's like a little ballet, a little lyrical. Like the dance focus is a little ballet-like, right? I'm not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's a big challenge too, because not only are you having to remember these lines that you have, you got to remember all this choreography throughout this as it goes on too. I'd like to actually dive into a little bit of your own personal characters that you will be playing today. We'll start and work our way this way, because Jackson, you're playing Tommy. So through this process, what's it been like to be Tommy? Have you like fallen in love with your character in some respect?
It's interesting. I'm not usually a man from the 1940s in my day-to-day life. So it's been different trying to see how he looks at some things. Tommy is a very kind of hopeless romantic in some ways. It's strange. I don't know. When you're working with a character, there are some that you feel like you get to know really well, and there are some that you feel like you can connect with. I wouldn't necessarily say I can connect with Tommy,
Interesting.
but I would say that I feel like I know him.
Okay, that's unique. So it's more of like somebody that you would see in a day-to-day life now, where you
Yeah.
understand their motives less than you can put yourself in their shoes.
Yeah, it's like I'm friends with Amy. I know who she is, but it would be pretty hard for me to be Amy.
Yeah.
I have a little bit less experience in life than her.
Well, moving down the line here, hey, Amy, you're just taking.
got nothing.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm moving for you. I got your help
Fine.
here.
All good.
Well, Kate, at the same time, you're going to be playing Fiona in this. What has it been like for you? Has it been similar, where it's been harder to put yourself in Fiona's chair?
Definitely has, especially since I've had to learn how to speak in a Scottish accent. It's been a little harder to connect, but I love how blunt my character is. She's very charismatic and also straightforward, especially when talking to Tommy. Yeah.
I imagine it makes it fun, though, to be
It
able
does,
to play.
yeah.
Is that like out of character for you as a person?
Yes.
So yeah, when you have to go on stage and then you play someone polar opposite than what your own personality is, or someone that you don't connect with, I imagine that could be a fun challenge too. You get to try some things that you won't get to do in your day-to-day life.
Yeah. It's definitely been fun, though, because she is technically, I guess, from 1740s, but she's definitely got a more modern way of thinking about love. Instead of wanting to marry just to marry, she wants to marry for love, which is kind of nice to get into that thought and more moving forward in time than just being held back.
So that's interesting. So you're playing somebody that's in the 40s of the 1900s. You're from somebody that was in the 1700s. How do they connect in this play? Because like people like me, I'm pretty good with most Broadway plays. I haven't seen Brigadoon. So how does that connection happen, or is that giving too much away?
That's what we're trying. That's why they're looking.
I know everybody's looking like,
That's
what am
why
I
I
allowed to say? I don't want to get
know
you in
if
trouble.
I want to
That's
answer
good.
that. 'Cause
So
it's-
yeah, it might give some of it away.
Okay.
But
Added incentive to get there.
If you're paying attention, I'll give you this. If you're paying attention when Mr. Lundy talks, you'll understand.
Okay, that's a
When you
good.
come to the show and you're paying attention to Mr. Lundy, you'll understand how the difference. But it is interesting that 200 years apart, that there is this love interest that happens. Makes it a little bit tricky.
Yeah, well, that's an Easter egg that I can get behind because you have to go there.
You have to go and pay attention
and you
to Mr.
still
Lundy.
know,
Yes.
but you're giving him a
Mr.
hint.
Lundy's incredibly captivating. You'll pay attention, but process what he's saying and you'll get it.
My favorite old man. Love Mr. Lundy.
Mr. Lundy's gonna get some pop today too.
Oh yeah.
Well, I want to, before we go and throw it to break, I want to remind people for when the shows are. So we missed the opening night, but you still have 3 different opportunities to see this show. When are these shows going to be, and how do people get tickets?
Tonight 7:30 to Saturday night 7:30, Sunday 2:00 matinee. You can get tickets at the door. I think they are $12 for adults, $9 for students and seniors.
Yeah.
You can also get them on if you follow BDHS Drama on Facebook. We have it linked there, or there are posters all over the community with a QR code on it too. You can scan to buy tickets ahead of time. So just look for the Scottish tartan.
Well, and I'm even finding the drama department site even has them too.
Yes.
So it's like there's 150 ways
Pretty
that
much.
you can get these
or
tickets.
at the door. Yep.
Or at the door.
Yep.
Is it
Doors-
cash only at the door?
I do not know the answer to that.
That's okay. Bring cash in case.
Right, just in case. Also, we have some Scottish themed or show themed concessions, so you're going to want to bring cash for the concessions too.
Okay.
So-
Well, yeah. So make sure you have like a 20 in your pocket either
Yeah,
way.
exactly.
Make sure it's going to be a fun Friday night for you.
And all of the funds, all the profits raised from our concessions is going to the high school choir.
Oh, that's
department,
fantastic.
so-
We'll have to dive more into that here in a little bit here, Amy, because you're sticking around with me. But we do have to say goodbye to these 2 wonderful people to my right, because we have to rotate and see some of your teammates, some of your fellow actors and actresses in this. But thank you so much for joining us today. I'm so excited to hear how the last 3 shows go.
All right,
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. We'll throw it to break now. When we come back, we'll continue our discussion with Brigadoon with the Beaver Dam Drama Department. That is coming up next here on Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. And welcome back to Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Hometown Today is presented by Professional Floor Covering. It's also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are talking with Beaver Dam High School's drama production of Brigadoon this morning. And joining us in this second block, we have the assistant director, Amy Friedel. We have Josh Hutchinson, the senior, playing Charlie Dalrymple. And we have junior Elizabeth Fields playing Jean in this show. Got to set the stage a little bit to figure out what this show is going to look like for people that may not know. But I would love to also start with a little background about you two specifically, about when you got involved with theater and how this production has been for you.
I started in 4th grade with theater. I've done plays and musicals since then. This show's been pretty good.
Having a blast with it?
I am. I think it's a lot different than our last one, so it's a good contrast between the two.
Well, and you also have a unique perspective versus the other three that we're going to talk with so far, is that you're a junior. You're going to have another chance to come back and run it back again. What has it been like to be able to work with this group of seniors? What, a year before, you're going to be looked at as one of those people that people are going to lean on in these big productions?
It's a little scary because it goes by really fast, and it's also sad knowing they're not going to be there. But, yeah, I think I'm ready for it, but I'm a little nervous about it.
You're going to kill it. I've got no doubt in that. It seems like you guys got a great group here, so I have no doubts in my mind you're going to be able to keep that going too. Josh, you are one of these seniors. So this is going to be your last year in Beaver Dam with the drama department. Mm-hmm. What has that been like for you? How are you going about approaching some of your final shows?
Well, actually, this is my first on-stage performance at the high school.
Oh, get out. So you are a newbie here.
Yeah, I've been involved with music my whole life.
Sure.
And I did the pit orchestra for a musical. I did tech for a musical. But up until this summer at the Beaver Dam Community Theater, doing Guys and Dolls on stage was my first performance. So now this is my first one at the high school. So it's definitely a new environment, unlike my other actors who are much more experienced than I am in this world. But it is very welcoming, and while I've only been there for a little bit of time compared to them, it's still just that immediate home. For sure.
It seems like you have the enthusiasm for it too right now. You seem really comfortable. Or a lot of time, first-year people don't have that confidence that's coming out of you. I love to see that.
Yeah.
Do you have the itch now? Do you think that you want to be in theater for beyond what this year is? Or, we'll worry about that later on.
Yeah. Well, I definitely have a passion for it. I definitely think if I see opportunities, I'll go for it. Even to the point of just video auditions for random things that may never go anywhere. But I don't know. We'll see, I guess. And I don't know what the future's going to hold. So,
well, that's a good answer. Yeah, you can't worry about what down the road. Worry about today. Worry about that. Worry about the show tonight. So it's a good approach to have. Amy, I'd like to reset the stage a little bit for people that aren't familiar for whatever reason with this Broadway production. What can they expect? Is this a show that kids can come to, that they're going to want to be a part of? Are they going to recognize songs in this? What can we expect with Brigadoon?
So it is a very traditional show. It is very family-friendly. Because our students are working so hard to maintain a Scottish accent through the whole time, you might have to help your kid understand what's going on. If they're like, wait, who's that? What's going on? You might have to help them a little bit. But there's lots of singing, lots of dance, some really funny bits. I think, it's very family-friendly, and we want everybody to come. Everybody come to the show.
When you got 3 shots this weekend.
We have 3 more, yep.
I was going to say 7:30 tonight and tomorrow, and then at 2 o'clock the matinee on Sunday. And that's going to be right over at the Beaver Dam High School auditorium, I believe, right?
Correct. Mm-hmm.
So you've got no excuses. This is right in the backyard. You got 1 of 3 days to make it happen. So get out to one of these shows. I want to dive into your characters a little bit now as well. I'm going to go reverse order this time and go back this way. Elizabeth, you were playing Jean in this. What has that been like for you? What is Jean like? Have you had fun playing her?
I have. I think she's really a little girl, in my opinion. That's what I feel like, because whenever I play her, I'm always smiling and prancing about, basically.
Like an innocence is around.
Yeah. And she's getting ready for her wedding. So it's like I'm happy the entire show. So I feel like it's a really like fun role to be a part of because I don't know.
It's not one of those that you're going home at night having to carry all the baggage of this character.
Yeah.
You're just like, this is great. Like, all right, I get to celebrate a wedding of mine. This is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool to hear that you get to have an upbeat, happy role with Jean. Josh, is that going to be the same for you as you're going to be playing Charlie Dumrimple in this? Or Dalrymple, excuse me? I'm going to get that name right by the end of it. I promise.
You
It's been a
will.
struggle.
I will get there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my character is, the groom, so also getting ready for the wedding.
Are you happy throughout as well then?
Yeah, even to the point where I'm like in half of my wedding clothes right off the bat. Like,
Let's get there.
Yeah,
This is awesome.
I'm already getting there, but Charlie as a character is, I would say kind of similar. Like, I feel like we're both energetic guys, ready for whatever's coming next. He definitely shares some traits that I don't share. He's very flirty with everyone, and I wouldn't say I do that as confidently as he does. But yeah, it's a really fun character just to be out there and proud and happy and yeah.
I didn't get a chance to ask this in the first group. I regret it. I'm going to have to ask and get report back answers. Is there a song that you are most excited about, whether it be performing or even be able to be there watching your actors and actresses that you're friends with perform? Is there one that sticks out to you for this production?
My favorite song is "Come to Me, Vent to Me," because, well, he sings it and he has an amazing voice. But
Thank you.
we also get to dance in it, and I think it's we put in like a lot of effort to the dance, and so it's very nice to see like everybody working together for it.
Well, you get two different feelings that come from that too. You get the song, but then you're going to be able to see all the hard work come out in the choreography. And I'm happy that you got to explain what that's kind of look like in the first block, so people can expect a lot of dancing in this. I'm going to ask you for your favorite song too, Amy.
I was just going to say, and that song that should come to me, bend to me, is a really pretty ballad with this lyrical ballet with it. So,
well, I'm curious. Like, we'll get to the song, but for the dancing throughout this, like, how was that for you? I imagine that's got to be challenging to not only learn these lines, but then you have to learn all these dances and movements where you got to be on stage as well.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult. Singing has definitely come more naturally to me. Dancing has not. I'm not the most graceful of people.
Felt that, man.
So it was a little bit of a challenge, but like the repetition and the community and the support of like your other actors who are also learning it, and some are better because they do dance, or you have other people who are just naturally inclined at it. So. But it's definitely a lot of fun. It's really cool to see some of y'all's dances from backstage that I'm not a part of, and y'all do really good. Looks very graceful, it does.
See, I like everybody's supportive of each other here.
Yeah.
You can feel it's a tight-knit group. It's just for own family. I think people think about sports teams as teams, but I always bring it up here too. Drama is a team too. It takes everybody, whether you're on the stage, whether you're in the ensemble, stage crew. It's a total unit that comes together. I haven't forgot about favorite song though.
I think my favorite one is "Go Home with Bonnie Jean." It's my first song that I sing. It's just very high energy. I want to get the town like super excited to feel what I'm feeling, and just it's a whole community. Shows how we're all connected in this town already from years of living together. It's a nice community. Yeah.
Well, I'm excited to hear how this continues to go for you guys. Good luck in what sounds like not the first of many for you, but a little different on this side. So different experiences, but I hope they're both wonderful for both of you. And thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Absolutely. We're going to go to a break here, and when we come back, we're going to have our third and final crew come in, talk a little bit about the Beaver Dam High School production of Brigadoon. That's next here on Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
made one meal at a time. And right now we head back down to the Daily Dodge TV studio and more with Wally.
Thank you very much, Kale. We are continuing our coverage of BDHS Drama's production of Brigadoon right now, as we have the assistant director, Amy Friedel. We have senior Maya Conity playing Mag, and we have junior Dylan Carnine, who is playing Jeff Douglas. And as I've started these first two segments, I'd love to start the same way with you, where we get a little bit of background about how long you have been in theater and what this production has been like for you.
All right. Well, I have been in theater since, I think, 6th grade. I started at BDACT, the community theater here, and I've been loving shows ever since. I started a little bit younger, but that was like my first like real one, basically.
Well, good job. First of all, I recognized you from Trap, so obviously you're doing something right in this experience.
I must be, right? Yeah. This show has been really great. I got to play a different sort of character, and so this has been really fun.
Well, you got to whip out a Scottish accent during the break, and you're not even going to be Scottish
I'm
in
not.
the play.
I am one of like 3 or 4 Americans. So yeah.
Well, we're going to dig into a little bit about your character here in a minute. But
Sounds
Maya,
good.
I got to hear from you too. So, how long have you been in theater, and what has this been like for you with this production?
I've been in theater since I think 4th grade, but I've been like singing as long as I can remember.
A lot of experience in the room today.
Yeah. This show has been very different. I feel like nobody really knew what to expect because just like as the audience is like, oh, Brigadoon, like I feel like we all kind of went in like, I don't really know what that show is. And so, but I've had so much fun with it, and I feel like the title just does not do the show justice.
Well, I've been doing the what you are playing and like getting to dive in questions, and that's important to me at least because I feel like you have to either understand or be able to put yourself in the shoes of who you're playing. What has your character been like? It sounds like it's been a fun challenge over here. I guess either one who wants to start here. What's it been like playing your character?
You got it.
My character is very flirtatious, very outwardly flirtatious. She wants all the guys. Very different from me personally. So it's been a little bit of a challenge to play into that role, but I guess, you work with it and you learn how. But yeah, that's kind of my character. She's interesting.
Have you had fun playing something that's very out of character for you?
Yes, I do have a lot of fun because I think it's something, you get to do something you're not used to, and then also me and Dylan are scene partners, and me and Dylan have so much fun on stage.
So much.
I could even feel it during the commercial break. Like, you bring a very high energy to the table right now.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of fun to
Yeah.
hear that.
Yeah, and our scene is very funny too, so that helps. We're able to just vibe off each other and
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine
we're just flowing.
even early in practice when you feel that energy too, it's got to almost be a comfort of, we're going to be able to do something really special together on the stage.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Well, and Dylan,
Yeah.
you're going to be playing Jeff Douglas in this. How have you been able to connect with your character? What's it been like playing Jeff Douglas?
Well, so a commonality between him and a couple other roles I played is he likes the bottle. He drinks a little bit. I've played a couple other roles where I've been a little happy with the alcohol there, but so I got
Dylan's flask.
yes, we have a
Just
flask.
have it set aside.
A
for
flask
the
that
role.
I have used many times for all the different roles I've done. No, but Jeff is sort of a realist. He believes in the things he can see and touch, and so this magical town of Brigadoon is sort of, it's hard for Jeff to wrap his head around, and so it's a very different look on the town and the perspective rather than Tommy, who is he jumps in right away and really gets his bearings with the town, and so it's a bit different there. We play two opposite sides.
I like you laying a little Easter egg in there too. That was nicely done. It's just added incentive. Get people out there, figure out what's going on in Brigadoon. How these people
come see it.
coming across generations are interacting with each other. And Amy, see, this is the third block, so this is where you have to. I'm putting you on the spot a little bit. But what has it been like with this crew specifically, this group, being able to put this on? I feel the high energy. I feel that love for one another. What's it been like?
Personally, I've been there's no crying in radio.
Maybe.
Oh, Amy,
I've
you'll
been
make me
won't
working
see
with
cry.
tears, though.
I've been working with these kids a long time. Like this particular group, I've except for some. Like I've been working with these kids since Telltale. They were in Telltale, and this year's senior class is actually my COVID class when I was teaching, and so like we've been through a lot. And so it's going to be hard to see some of these seniors go. But seeing it's really good that these two in particular have to play such a comic scene that has the potential for great awkwardness because they were friends first. And that really helped them like get all the laughs out and be absolutely ridiculous before they could hone it in and like actually sell the scene. But it just helps, like having the chemistry. These kids are friends, and theater kids spend a lot of time together. They're like seagulls. They sing, they're loud, and they travel in packs, and they
Yes.
steal everybody's food, and they're just
Yes, very true. Very
thank
true.
you, yes.
Sorry, Josh.
Yeah, it's been great to watch them grow as humans over the last 5, 7, 8 years that I have known and worked with them, and
Well,
6 or 7 years.
Yeah.
There we go.
There it is.
I can't wait to hear how this goes. Friday night, 7:30, Saturday, 7:30, and Sunday matinee at 2 o'clock at the Beaver Dam High School Auditorium. We only have about a minute left, but I want to give final word to you guys. It flies. It flies. But what if people aren't sure, they're on the fence? What would you say to make sure that people are out for one of these 3 final shows?
I feel like it's something that you won't see from a Beaver Dam High School show in like at least the last couple years. This show is very, very different in such a unique and frankly amazing and awesome way. So I think that if you don't see the fun, you're gonna be missing out because you won't be able to see something like this for probably a while.
I love that.
Maybe 100 years.
I was blown away in the spring by the production, so I'm going to try my best to get out there. I think Saturday is going to be my best shot, so keep an eye out, but I'm going to do my best to get out there.
I think just like how you said how you want to come out, because I would say all the same things Dylan said, but to keep it different, how you're like, I've seen all these other productions, so I want to come see it. I mean, you hear the title and you are like, oh, like, what is this? But if you've liked all the other productions, it's the same people. So, like, we're all putting in the effort and putting in the work to make this a great show. So I think that's just another reason to come see it, because it's the same people trying to put on a great product.
You two could have a future in sales. Yeah, I was going to say, well done. Way to set the mood there. I think that's a great way for us to end it today. But thank you guys so much for coming in. I'm fired up. Make sure people go out there at home. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, one of the shows for Brigadoon. You can check on all the different places, Facebook, the theater department page, or go buy tickets at the door. It's very simple. But thank you guys so much, and good luck in these last 3.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Wally.
Absolutely. We're going to throw out the one final break, and on the other side, we're going to be talking with Ben Nelson of the Dodge County Food Pantry, figuring out a little bit about the turkey box sales that they got going on over there. So make sure that you stick around for that on the other side on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
And welcome back to Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Hometown Today is presented by Professional Floor Covering. It's also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We had to talk to Ben Nelson this morning because we got to get an update on what's going on there at the Dodge County Food Pantry. Ben, how are you doing today?
We're doing so good. Yesterday we went down to Piggly Wiggly and we picked up 160 turkeys. Let me tell you, it was cold in that freezer, but we got it all in.
My man, I'm proud of you for that. And you were even telling me earlier, you've got the turkey box deal going on, and you guys are jammed up already, but there's still more turkeys that we can get out to people that need them.
Right. So we've secured 352 turkeys. We got 292 people signed up as of this morning. We're still taking sign-ups, so we're gearing up for to give out 350 boxes of turkey, 5-pound, or actually, we worked a deal with Olson's. They're going to give us 8-pound bags of potatoes now instead of 5, 3 pounds of onions, 2 pounds of carrots, stalk of celery. We're going to throw in an extra 1-pound bag of cranberries and an acorn squash. We had some extra donors come in, so we're giving out even more food now, Wally.
Wow, that's what I love to hear. Well, and people that need this food, Ben, how can they go about contacting you and making sure that one of those turkeys are in their oven this Thanksgiving?
Right. So call the food pantry at 920-885-3392. It's open right now until noon. We'll be open again on Monday and Wednesday. And, of course, we're going to start handing out these turkey boxes next Thursday and the following Tuesday. So when you call up, you're going to sign up to pick it up during a 15-minute window in the morning or afternoon on Thursday the 20th or Tuesday the 25th. And so that's all you need to do, 885-3392. If you call in on Tuesday or Thursday, leave a message. The girls will call you back as soon as they can. We are so pumped about this. We've got tons of volunteers lined up. We're so excited that we know that over 300 families are going to have a good Thanksgiving meal this year.
That's amazing, Ben. We appreciate so much what you guys do over there and making a very big difference. It sounds like people, if they are one of these people that haven't signed up yet, they need to hurry and make sure they do so because there's only so many turkeys that we can find here in Dodge County. But Ben,
well, yeah, but I'll tell you what, we have a team of people that are ready and raring to go, and if we have to drive to every single grocery store in town at the last minute to get them, we will secure more turkeys. Pig's got a whole bunch in the freezer. They said just give them a call. So, we've got some good deals in place. We've got some backups. But, yes, if you're somebody who, is feeling food insecure, you're trying to stretch your budget, by all means, sign up for the turkey box with us. Give us a call at 885-3392. That's what the Dodge County Food Pantry in St. Vincent Paul is here to do. It's here to help you when you are in need.
Well, thank you as always, Ben. Is there anything else that we've missed on that we have to hit on today? Make sure people are aware of with the special holidays coming up.
If you've got extra stuff on your shelf, maybe you bought too much, grab that extra can, put it in a bag, maybe a box of stuffing, whatever you might have, bring it on down to the food pantry. You have an extra box of cereal. The kids don't like that flavor anymore. It doesn't matter. Bring it down. We'd love to have it. We'll get it out to somebody in need. You can drop it off at the food pantry between 9 and noon, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or you can drop it off at the thrift store at the donation drop-off. And if you're looking to send in a check, because we do get great deals, below retail, with all three of the food vendors here in town, Aldi's, The Market, and Pig, you can make a donation to the Dodge County Food Pantry, and we'll buy food and stock the shelves. And so you can do that, make it out to Dodge County Food Pantry, send it to 125 Dodge Drive, Suite 100 is their lockbox, and we'll make sure that we take care of it right away.
Everybody has to have happy holidays, and we can be a part of that, help out our neighbors, and then those neighbors that need help, make sure you talk to Ben and the team over there at St. Vincent de Paul, and then they're going to take care of you. But, Ben, thank you so much, as always, for giving us some time this morning, and thank you again for all the great stuff you guys are doing.
Yes, thank you, and to everybody who's already donated and has been part of our ministry this year, thank you so much. And, of course, swing by anytime, talk with our staff. We're more than happy to get you plugged in if you want to be a volunteer as well. Wally knows all about volunteering at the food pantry.
Amen. We're going to be doing that again once the spring comes around. Lenten Challenge is coming at you again, Ben, so you better get ready for me.
I'm so excited to do that with you.
Well, Ben, have a great weekend, man, and keep up the great work.
Yep, thanks for letting us be on the airways today so we can catch those last people that don't have a turkey.
You absolutely got it, Ben. Well, that's about it for us here on Hometown Today. Do want to quickly remind you that if you were trying to watch some state semifinal coverage tonight, you can do so on Daily Dodge TV as the Columbus Cardinals go to Key Wascom, and they're going to face Little Chute with a shot at Camp Randall on the line. Again, you can watch that one on Daily Dodge TV with coverage starting at 6:40 tonight. Well, Cale, that was another great week. I'm excited to do it all over again with you starting on Monday, back here at the same time, same place on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.